this is one of my musical themed collages. I have several, and the reason I like doing those is that my husband is a musician, and so we sometimes have musicians over at the house, and they bring their different instruments, and it's kind of fun, and I like to put a little meaning into it. So for this one, it's loosely based on Jimi Hendrix. So it's a Stratocaster. He played a Stratocaster, and he was left-handed. So from what I understand, he bought he couldn't afford the left-handed one, so he kind of modified a right-handed one. So we have the little strap that usually is over here. The little pin that you attach your strap is on the other side. The background is supposed to represent flames, because if you remember, he used to set his guitars on fire, and so that's what that's about. The guitar itself, in the black part, you will find a record player, or not a record player, a record. He was born in 1942, so I have 1942 here, and that's upside down, because if you turned it the way he would play it, it would be right side up. The words back here, these are songs that are played on a Stratocaster. Not necessarily his songs, but songs that have been played on Stratocasters from various bands. 3 of them are his songs, and so I wrote them upside down. So when you would look at it this way, you would be able to read them clearly, just his 3 songs. Now, how I kind of created this shadow right over here, what I did, this is really tricky. I wrote the songs on tissue paper, which is really hard because it's very easy to rip. I put down some white paper, and then I glued my tissue paper on top of that. So that gave me an opportunity to put something, put a different color underneath there, and then once I put the tissue paper over there, the words would still continue over the shadow. So it gives it more of the illusion of giving you some depth on that. I also put some shadows under each of the strings, and this is tricky because the strings are very thin and the shadows are very thin, and trying to get everything to line up and not float around in the glue is a little bit of a challenge. So that's what we have for this one. Hope you like it.